What is up, chat? Welcome to the stream. Okay, I just wanted to make sure that everything's going good with the sound. Chat, well, what's going on? We are starting today with this is day 48, chat. Welcome to the stream. Day 48, I believe. We are coming off the back of 2 winning days on our 50k funded accounts. So we've got, just to recap, we have 5 50k funded accounts. This is day 2. We're up $2,000 for the week so far for Wednesday and Thursday. So we're looking to continue. One account did close out negative yesterday, and that was due to technical error on my behalf. I wasn't copy trading the right risk management on all of them. So yes, we will continue today. Look, I'm going to maintain my risk at 300 for today. I want to make sure that is definitely applied to all my accounts, because most importantly, I want to protect capital. Now, it's been 2 days of green. I don't want to jinx it, but you know, red is eventually going to come, and so when it does, I do not want to crash out and completely blow my accounts, which I've done in the past. So as you can see, what I'm doing is I've just adjusted all my risk to maximum losses of, I don't know if it's applied. It should. I don't know why it doesn't apply to all of them, but I've applied the $300 on the accounts, and yeah, I wanted to, I don't know why it doesn't do that anymore. It used to lock more out, which is good. But anyways, the goal for today, chat, well, let's have a look. If we have a look at the price action of the markets, 1 hour, obviously bullish. Okay, we've come into this protected high once, we've respected it and not broken through. So what does that mean? The leg that created this one that went to this protected high is weak, which is this little leg here. Let me just say that again. So we've got a protected high in the 1 hour, respected it yesterday or the past few days, and then the leg that created it, which is this sort of area here, made the push up here. It's been swept, as you can see today during the Asia session. Had a massive sell-off in the morning, and yeah, what we can see is it's respected this once again, and now it's sort of slowly failing to make a higher high on the low time frame. So as you can see internally, it didn't. As price rejected off this, we wanted to see a push up, but it didn't. So price has gone up, sort of respected this area. And as you can see, as New York Stock Exchange has just opened up now, it is failing to break through. So what is happening is we potentially might look for a continuation bearish at the moment, because what we have now is, well, first of all, actually, to be more precise, because it's respected this protected low here, technically it hasn't broken through on this touch, hasn't broken through on this touch as well. We can potentially look at a range trade, because now we've got 2 highs and 3 lows here, bang, bang, and bang, to take long into this high again. That is one way we can look at it. Another way we can look at it is externally on the higher time frame. Okay, so we have this 1 hour break of structure at this point here. So this point here, this break of structure, and this protected low. Ultimately, we've got the, if we just ignore everything in here, we've got break of structure, low, and a high. And plain and simple, we can wait for price to come back into this protected low for a long continuation, or we can look at taking shorts up in premium of this range to somewhere in the lower range there. So those are the kind of trade ideas for today. What am I going to do? Well, I'm just going to have a quick look at the market, see what's going on. Price did try to, it looks like it just came into this area here to sweep some of that liquidity. But as you can see on the 15 minutes, okay, price has clearly come down, respected this external low, come up, price has come down again, respected it again, and that's why I've highlighted this area here. And it's gone up and hasn't broken through. So what does it say? We have a, well, this leg here, the most recent leg, we have a weak set of movements, or this leg entirely was not strong enough. This leg entirely was not strong enough to break through this high. was not strong enough to break through it. Okay, so far, who knows, price could still continue up here, but if price does come down to this protected low, I dare say that we might be heading to some more external lows, like something like this down here, okay, to sort of sweep this liquidity as it goes forward. Price is just struggling at the moment to sort of break through this area. As you can see, we've got lower and lower protected highs. So internal protected high, lower, lower, lower. What does it say to me? It says that we are losing steam. Okay, we're getting a lot of sell-offs. People aren't buying anymore. Look, massive sell-off here, massive sell-off here, massive sell-off here. It looks like to me we are potentially looking for short continuations at this point in time. So I just pretty much missed the I guess latest entry potential. Maybe something like a short in this sort of area here might have been valuable. Let's have a look. Maybe something like this, some short here maybe might have been something that we could have considered. Especially because it is, I believe, in that premium range of the leg. So remember we talked about 50% above is premium, 50% below of the leg is discount. You want to short when it's in the top half because it's premium or overpriced, and you want to buy when it's in the bottom half with discount. Okay, so price did come up to above that 50%. As you can see, it came over here and it's been moving downwards ever since in today's session, the New York session under this. Now, realistically speaking, we might even get a no trade today. We might not even get any sort of action today, potentially. We have to see, to be honest. I don't know what's going to happen, but realistically speaking, at this point in time, we can see that price is, yeah, it is struggling, chat. So keep that in mind. We'll have a look at what's happening on the 1 minute. Okay, price is clearly created, just it's sort of ranging at the moment. I can't really see any clear trending conditions. If we look at today, the start of today, I'll draw up a line. This was Asia session right here, or the Sydney session opening here. Okay, Sydney session opening here, and prices sort of come up and tested this sort of high here. I actually looked at this internal protected high. I was watching the price action at this point, and I was looking for a change of character before taking a short continuation. I mean, sorry. Okay, just to recap. In this area here, this high, internal protected high. So let's say we saw this, right? So this is yesterday. Price open up today. This is the price that we're looking at. Okay. Price heads up, slowly heads up. As you can see, it's bullish, breaker structure. I was watching this price action. I was thinking, man, I wanted to sort of create a change of character so I could take a counter trend trade short, because it looks like, you know, generally protected highs on the previous day or Asian sessions doesn't always break through. It always kind of sweeps and then reverses, or from my experience, doesn't always, you know, continuously go up. So right here, I saw this, and at this point here, I was thinking, ooh, okay, this is a change of character. I saw this internal change of character. Okay, that means it's a potential sign for a bearish move. Now, ideally, I wanted the price to come up just a little bit more. I see the price come here. I wanted to come up around here before shorting, but it just went down. So I couldn't take a short from up here. It just kept on going down and down, and then from there, it didn't give me any opportunities to sell. And honestly, it kept on going all the way down to this protected low that I marked out a long time ago. Okay, this protected low that I've marked out, I believe, on the 15 minute. Okay, so that's the previous protected low of this breaker structure here. And it respected this black line here, and it bounced up. And even here, down here, I was thinking maybe if there's a long potential, but nothing really fit my criteria, as you can see here, okay, price came down, came back up, it came back down, it didn't make any lower low, it didn't make any higher high until this point here. So this point here, this movement up here broke this previous high. Okay, this is our internal change of character. Now I wanted to look for a long at this swing low here, this sort of point of interest down here, because this is the more valuable point of interest to me, this area here, these wicks here, okay? But it didn't come low enough up. Oh, sorry, just to be specific, I wanted to look for a long after this internal change of character was made, after this high was made. At this point here, this internal protected high, like let's say we saw this, all we saw was this. Okay, I see this and I'm thinking, all right, I would like to look for a long from here using not this one, but using this kind of wick here, opposite of the internal chalk. From here, I want a long from here, okay? Especially because there was a wick here that created some inducement. Ideally, I wanted to see some sort of price action where it was down, comes up and breaks the chalk, makes the chalk, and price comes back down here. Right here is where I would look for a perfect long, but price doesn't give me, where it doesn't come into where I want it to go. So I was patient and I didn't take any trade. I didn't find a win. It could have been a pretty good trade. As you can see, it just keeps going up, but look, it is what it is. And I think it's a good behavior of me to not find a win there. Essentially from here on out, there wasn't any really strong pro trend continuations. We do have a change of character here, so this doesn't break the previous low, so that's not an internal change of character. It's sort of this one here, because this was like the most recent one. So this was the internal change of character up here. We've got the protected high up here, internal protected high here. I'm just gonna delete this one for the time being. Internal protected high, and then we got the internal protected low here as price kept on going down. Internal protected low. Let's say this is all we saw. Okay, let's say this is all we saw. We wanted to take a short. I wanted to take a short from somewhere around here. Okay, to follow the trend. As you can see, you know, I wanted to take sort of this. These two are great inducements. Okay, little trend line liquidity right there, bang bang. So ideally something like this. I want to take a short from here, but as you can see, price just continues to go down. This one turns into an internal break. We've got a new internal protected high here. Keeps going down, bang. We have an internal protected low now, so that right there becomes the internal protected low. And I'm doing this as if we don't know what's happening to the price right ahead. Okay, so now that we've got the internal protected low, the internal break, and the internal protected high, I want to take a short from here. So from here, I was looking for a short position and nothing really comes up. And then boom, we got another internal break. Okay, so now we've retested this. This low here, this external low. Okay, so this becomes the internal protected low. Now, question is, do we get an internal change of character, which is a sign for a reversal to the upside? As we have a look, bang bang, price is moving. Okay, bang. Now we have an internal change of character. Now we've got the internal protected low. We want to look for the internal protected high. So I'm just going to steal this one here. That becomes our internal protected high. Now we want to look for, once it's respected this area and provided the internal change of character, what's more probable for me is a long from this position. So do we see any long opportunities? Boom, boom. Ooh, we actually do. This is actually a great time. Okay, chat. I am watching price closely. I'm going to look for a potential trade entry somewhere around here. So we've made the breaker structure, internal breaker structure here. I like this. Oh, that could have been an entry just then. I sort of want it to, I want to be a bit more patient because I've noticed in my trading setup. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for it to come. If it comes down a little bit more, because it, you know, there is more liquidity, I would imagine, right below all of this. Like as you can see, this is trendline liquidity. I'm gonna wait for an entry. You know, I'm really gonna try and be diligent here and look for an entry around here. I don't wanna, and I wanna take profit around here. I'm trying to be more and more stringent and sticky with my entries and exits. Okay, so I'm up 2 days in a row. I'm up 2,000. I don't really need to push or rush anything right now, which is good. So I'm remembering my maximum risk is $300 on the account for the day. So I need to make sure I position and manage my risk properly. So let's say I wanted to risk 300, a 4-to-1 right here. Looks good. So it'd be something like this, to be honest. Yep, 3.87. That looks good to me. Now I have to calculate. So if I'm risking 300, chat, I'm just gonna do this. So screen 1. So if I'm going to risk, the goal is to risk 300. I'm gonna divide it by 2 and divide it by my stop loss, which is 17.75. That's how many micros I can do. 8. So I'm gonna do 8. Limit by 4, and maybe limit by another 4 right there. Okay, bang. So hopefully this should create our and it should automatically create our risks positions, which is a $300 stop loss and 550 take profit. Obviously I can move the take profit once that is active, but yeah, we'll see how this goes for now. It'll be interesting. This actually might be the move up. Yeah, I might have missed it, guys. This is the move up. It looks like it's creating that internal change of character there. I should have maybe paid a bit more attention because we did have a massive impulse up and then impulse down, so that could have been the wick to sweep and then massive impulse down to sweep the bottom liquidity to go up. So yeah, I might have missed the opportunity here for today. We'll see how it fares out. Okay, so we've got the internal protected low. Just to put on, let me put on 3 minutes, a bit more clearer. Oh, what did I see about there? About 30 points. Okay, I missed out on 30 points, which would be about 600 bucks up. Oh well. We shall see. So we've got the internal change of character. Beautiful, I love it. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, yeah, we missed it, chat. We missed it. I was being a bit too conservative, perhaps. Yep. It's kind of sucky. That means we've missed 2 of the big movies today. We've missed the initial big short there, which I was considering, but I wanted to, you know, wait for a low time frame confirmation, chalk. And then I missed this one here, which was, I guess, because maybe I wanted an even better entry, but maybe I was being a bit greedy, potentially. So look at that. We could have been, you know, in and out of that pretty quickly. We'll see how it plays into this. Yeah, look. Yeah, I think missed it. Especially in moves like this, chat. This would have been the move. Because I've seen this happen so many times. Asia makes an impulse. London kind of comes and retests it, which it does. So from here, here's where London opens. London opens and then it retests the high and then reverses off of it. So it retests the high or low, sorry. Retests the high or low, which it does here. Because this right here is the Asia low. London came and retested, and then the US will generally sweep or take back everything that Asia did. So this might be the, yeah, I think we missed it, chat. I don't want to FOMO in. I don't want to FOMO in. Yeah, very unfortunate. I think it will continue going up. I'm going to close this limit order here. Yeah, it will just continue going up here. If I did that and then missed 300 right there, I'll be up 500 or so. Yeah, that would be an alright trade. I wonder if that will work. Chat, I've just... Wants to see. Ooh. Okay, hold up, chat. Chat passing in the background. Is that just a big blue screen on my? That's weird. Let me test something out, chat. Test. Does this pop up? The chat is ready to display messages. Test. Kind of looks weird, doesn't it? See if that works. Yo. Shit. Nah, let me just go back to what I had before on my Twitch stream. Yeah, I don't know how to fix that. I'll leave a chat. I'll leave a chat for now. Anyways, chat. Look, damn, we really did miss the move. You know, I was there as I was teaching, or as I was sort of explaining my strategy. It looks like it's gonna continue going up. Internally now because this leg here didn't break that high. This leg here and this leg here didn't break these lows. Anything that happens here or respects it will probably come to these highs, so I could probably TP it here, realistically speaking. Something like that could have happened, but oh well, chat. Is what it is, chat. That's right, chat. We'll just watch how price goes from here on out. We won't look at making any trades. We missed our opportunity. That's fine. There's always going to be more opportunities. There will always be more opportunities. So I'm not going to try and force anything. I'm just going to take a breath, relax, maybe play some CSGO in the meantime, chat. Y'all know what the drill is. So for the time being, I'm just gonna have this in the background and wait for an opportunity to present itself. Yeah, that'll be it.
We did see 62.95 last trade in the ES. Again, ES making new all-time highs yesterday, 63.35 and some change perhaps. Then that news came out about Canada, 25%, 35%. Who knows the percentages at this point? That we saw the market gap down. I just found better prices to buy. Look out. Don't look now. Micro Bitcoin, MBT on the move to the upside. Closing in on all-time highs, less than 900, about $800 away from all-time highs. That price all-time high, 119,450. Who in the chat's trading this micro? Who's trading micro Bitcoin in the chat? Just want to see how much people are getting it, because we got some movement going over there, and we got movement going in the ES, we got movement in the NASDAQ. Who's trading the micro Bitcoin in the chat?
Looks they are doing it again.
Yes, they are, Mohammed.
Doing it again. They're grinding slowly higher. You know, I can see this in the tick chart. When you see the 2000 tick chart is just going up. No candle is breaking the previous one. No candle is breaking the previous one. So this is the behavior that I was seeing yesterday. You can see it here. just grind. You can only see this in the tick chart, by the way. You go to the 5 minute, 3 minutes, it's different. But whenever you see the candles are going without breaking each other, that's buying. The correction, buying. They didn't do it today. They are just starting now. Buying. So in this case, if I have any plan to sell this market, I will wait. I will reconsider again.
So somebody asked.
I can sell market.
Nice right here.
I love this. I love this crew. What's up? Who's going first? Jerome, Jack, Jerome. Jerome, please go ahead.
I'll shoot.
Jack.
Okay, go ahead, Jack. Go.
I'll shoot. Damn it, Andre. I was gonna say, somebody asked the reason that we quote MBT and not BTC is because MBT is what's available on Top Step X. When I do it, I usually quote the spot price in the market, Now, here's the thing. I think that the CME kind of goofed when they made these contracts because Bitcoin's gone up so much that the big Bitcoin contract is huge, right? I mean, 5 Bitcoins at this point, we'd have people trading 15. That's a lot of risk in a less liquid market. They made the MBT too small, though. I don't understand why it's 1/50th of the contract. Why couldn't it be 1/10th? There's my rant.
Get him on. Get him out here. Let's ask him about this kind. Well, it seems to be working, but I hear you, Jack. I know what you're saying. Because then there's no room for micro. No, micro. We got mini, micro, nano. Is that the next logical percent? All right, Jerome, come on. Jerome, 62.98. We didn't quite get there. Got up to 96. 96 thoughts, Jerome, on the ES and the move higher.
Even here, a long can be nice, in my opinion, because the NASDAQ is above 955, which is the high of its 32nd opening range. So we could go down, but if we don't, the push is gonna have onward now. So we had an open down. It's a very small wick down, but sorry. So we had a small wick down on the 5 minute, right? We had a small push to 2.5 points down. So we'll see if we can sustain and hold and flip back up, or if the market wants to go down before. We'll see.
Okay, yes, we will. Last trade, 62.93 there.
Was that the town bell ringing, Jerome?
Church. Someone's got church.
No, there's a church. Yeah,
someone's late to
it rings
mass.
at even,
Y'all are
and 2
in
minutes
fact chat.
later, it's very strange. Like it's 2 minutes later, every hour 02 again, like 2 minutes later. It's so strange.
Europe is so beautiful, man. Absolute France, absolute the best. Again, so it's very cool that we heard that. 67.68 last trade in crude. House account is long from 67.39. We put that on an opening call. Hogue put that on. Let's get Hogue in here. I want to hear what we're thinking for upside targets in crude oil. We made highs at 67.92, Hogue. We'll get you on here. I want to get your thoughts on what we're thinking for here to the upside in crude oil. Again, about 30 cents in the money right now.
I will break a breakout.
Yeah.
Well, let's get you. Hold on, Mohammed. I want to hear Hogue's thoughts on this crude trade real quick. If you get in, please let us know.
So, we took the opening range trade to the upside. We're still in it. About, 30 ticks in our favor. I have not moved the stop. I have not lented this trade at all.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as a potential target, I'm going to kind of look at the CL. We're in the MCL, so
right.
A potential target I could see. First thing we have to do is take out yesterday's high. We traded right to it. We came off, but we're holding above VWAP on a shorter time frame chart. For an eventual target, I mean, we've got the weekly kickoff high 68.20 right up, not too far above here. That's another 30 points above where the current session high is. We're still holding upside structure. We're still holding the VWAP on a shorter time frame. As for an eventual target, I like the point of control from the 9th, which is approximately 68.53. And the whole point of these opening range trades is we're looking for the market to leave that opening range at the dead ass low and continue to push higher throughout the day. Is it going to happen? We don't know. I have not lented the trade. I have not changed the stop on it. So I think it's about $140 of risk on the trade right now. And again, look on this 3-minute chart. We're holding above VWAP. We're holding above this 50 session moving average. Now looking back on the MCL. I mean, the overnight VWAP is above our stop. If we even get down there, I would like to see that hold. This 50 session moving average is basically at our entry point. But the whole point of these is if that opening range is going to remain the low of the day, what's going to happen? Well, it's either going to range or it's going to continue to push higher. Those are my thoughts right now.
Love it, man. Love it. Absolutely right. That's
long.
You win, Jerome.
Yes.
No, I want to go in, but it's capital preservation Friday, so don't want to mess it up. But yeah, I would have 100% been into a long back here at 95. Wouldn't say 94, but 95 for sure.
Did you?
My
Is it
target
not?
would
Was it
have
not?
been
Would it not be A+
63.
setup?
Yeah, A plus, but I want to follow my discipline. You know, we teach discipline in Neuro Wednesdays as well. Follow your process, and even when you lose, but you follow your process, you should celebrate it. You should celebrate your behavior, not your profit. So today I finished in profit. I'm grateful enough for that. I don't want to chase more. I don't know if the trade is gonna win, even though the setup is juicy. But yeah, grateful for what's happening.
Good to have you back, Jerome. I missed you, man. We got Jerome in the house on Fast Markets, Mohammed as well. I forgot that we didn't really mention the schedule for the day. Very, very light. We got Goolsby speaking at high noon. We got the WASD.
Guys, I'm not sure. Sorry, I think yeah, they didn't update my position. I'm up 259 because people think I'm underwater now. No, I'm out. And I've been
Okay.
profit.
We won't make
Sorry.
those.
Nice.
No, we'll make those changes. Thank you very much. Yes, what's your P&L for the day right now?
259.
Okay, 59, very good.
I'm long at 60,296 and a half,
This is,
looking for a breakout. I'm looking for a breakout up to the 6,302. Take some profit in the middle here. But I went long looking for a breakout after this rally, and buyers having control. They show weakness. I'm preempting this move. Now, my stop at 6,291. Because if it reached there, that means the breakout is not there. It's failed. It's failed.
Jerome, this is essentially the trade you would have taken.
5 micros.
5 micros. Thank you, sir. This is the trade Jerome was looking to take. We got Mohammed along 5 MES 6296. Look at Mohammed upside 6302.
6302. I would take some of those at 99, just because this round number, the 300, so it takes some before it. I maybe just tag 98 and a half.
No, Mohammed, we got this. Mohammed, we'll see. Yes, we did. And this is essentially the same setup that Jerome was all looking. We got 77% long in the ES. Seen some heavy long tilts this week in the NASDAQ and ES. NASDAQ topped out around 22,976, off about 20 points from there.
Well, do you want to hit some news real quick, Andre? Because we're doing something slightly different today. I've always wanted to be an anchor.
Okay, the news desk. Tom Brokaw. Yeah, go ahead.
We'll see if this works in action. All right, first time trying this. You ready, Andrea? Surveys suggest Americans are feeling more optimistic than ever. Inflation will not heat back up. That, according to report from the New York Federal Reserve Bank, consumers' near-term expectations fell for the second month in a row, even though, as you can see, we're printing a shitload of $100 bills here. Consumers' near-term inflation expectations fell for the second month in a row to 3%, a return to where the year began. So go out there, buy your apples, throw them in a bag. Got some bell cheese. Put your money in the machine, because we've entered a new golden age of everything, and consumer surveys have never been wrong. That's all from our little newsroom here with the lovely stock video. How was that, Andre?
That was amazing. I knew they were going to do something like that.
That looks real.
Like that. That was pretty sweet.
Bravo.
That's
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Put your money in the
We're gonna
machine.
try-
What did you say? Put your money in the money machine.
Put your money in the machine, baby. Consumers think inflation's going down.
yeah. Buy those apples.
Yeah, buy them apples.
I mean,
stack,
it's always
stack them
amazed
Granny
me.
Smiths, baby.
It's always amazed me in the news when they talk something and the background is totally irrelevant. You know.
Wow, man. That was pretty cool.
Exactly.
They don't tell
We
me
got
everything's
access
going on.
to
Go ahead. Yeah.
new video toys. I got two new regular news stories here. I talked a little bit about
I
Nvidia.
like the new news. Okay, go ahead.
The new news is hard on my heart rate. How it started, how it's going. From May 15th, turbocharged the decline in the U.S. economy. Is American exceptionalism nearing an end? Fast forward to yesterday, Nvidia hits 4 trillion market cap. Moreover, according to data, Nvidia's valuation now exceeds the combined stock markets of Canada and Mexico and is greater than the total value of all public companies listed in the UK. Go, Nvidia, go. And lastly, we got a little copper.
There you go. Shout out
We
D.
heard about those 50% tariffs being levied on copper. This is kind of interesting because I would have thought that we'd import more copper, but it looks like we only import about 15 billion of copper a year. So 50% is a big number, but that's only 7.5 billion or something like that, which is kind of pennies in the long run. Tough times if you are a copper purchaser, though. Good times if you are a copper pirate going around stealing from construction sites, which we don't condone. Not financial advice. Don't call me with those offers, but there's where
Jack
we
knows a
import our
guy.
copper from.
Jack's got a guy.
Who doesn't know a guy?
It's Chicago. Hey, I really like that. Can we do? Well, I don't want to overdo it, but I like that, man. Jack at the news desk, talking about inflation and put your money in the machine, getting them apples. Very cool. Look at us here at Top Step TV, getting better day by day. Jab, jab, jabbing. Not perfect by any means, but we are continuing to get better. That was awesome. They don't tell me some of the things. They say Jack's had news, and I'm thinking news. I was thinking he was going to show us retail numbers out of Robinhood. That was fantastic. Fantastic. Well, Jack, what else? We were talking about, we read that headline from, if we're good to go, Andrea. Okay, we've got Trump, more headlines coming from the president, I do believe. We did, I thought he was done. Yeah, Trump on Canada tariff carve-outs. We'll see. Trump called Canada yesterday after the letter was sent. Trump to countries ahead of tariff deadline. Keep working hard. Trump, I may talk to Brazil on tariffs at some point. I'm not joking. I'm just reading the teleprompter here.
Come on, ES, do it.
Hey.
Yeah, fine. You got
Yeah,
my
it's gonna
first
go
target.
now. We're gonna have the push.
Push. I missed you guys, man. I love it.
Another one.
Pushity push. 200.
Trump asked if he'll fire. Trump asked if he'll fire Powell. No.
Prepare for a pop of stops.
He can.
Well, stay right there. You hold that thought, Hogue. You hold that thought. We'll see. Hell, bring it in right now. This is perfect timing, man. This thing sometimes just works itself out. Trump asked if he'll fire Powell. No, but to the contrary, there might be some ways around it. Bring this in. I want to get your thoughts. Riding high here. Come bring that in.
Clearly, they're trying to make the case, and I actually think it makes sense.
A White House official denies a new letter seeks to lay the groundwork for ousting Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell. Many analysts disagree.
So I think there's a compelling policy to do that. Whether or not they can legally do it before next year remains to be seen.
The letter from the White House Office of Management and Budget is about the planned renovation of the Fed headquarters. It alleges Powell failed to comply with government oversight regulations and lied to Congress about what the work entails.
There's no VPI dining room. There's no new marble. We took down the old marble. We're putting it back up.
It's no secret. President Donald Trump wants Powell out.
He should resign immediately. We should get somebody in there that's going to lower interest rates.
But he probably can't fire Powell for that reason. Supreme Court rulings forbid it. And analysts say the stock market could tank. They say Trump would need to find some other cause or convince Powell to quit.
He is going to make his life as miserable as possible.
Powell says the board probably would have cut interest rates if Trump hadn't imposed sweeping tariffs. Most economists say they're inflationary. But the president argues tariffs are good for the country. He has more planned to start August 1st.
If we keep piling tariffs on, then we're going to have to keep waiting.
I'm Amy Kiley reporting.
Marble countertops.
Thank you, Mimi Kyle.
Marble countertops. So, trying to get rid of him, but can't get rid of him. We got Goolsby there. We saw Goolsby at the end there. He will be speaking at High News Center. Jack, what's the play? Just make his life miserable, put him through the ringer, make him bail? And
Seems
then
to be. I think his term's up in 26, and who knows where we'll be at that point. I mean, at this point, obviously he's going to appoint someone else, but things will look very different in 2026. We'll have a few cuts by then. Nvidia will be at $30 trillion.
it's an Nvidia thing.
Whole new
It's
ball
Nvidia
game.
things. Yeah, that was pretty cool though that we got this in. So we'll keep an eye out for that. Trump, president has told that he concluded remarks, but found another microphone to get after. And Trump on Canada tariffs, I think it was fairly well received. The stock market certainly. As Mohammed is a long 5. That's cool. We're getting better around here. I must say so myself. That was getting professional. Okay, hey, hello, 79% long.
Long only
70
two.
long two.
I'm long only 2. We are reaching this strong supply area. I was waiting for it since this morning, 6,302. So I'm taking off some profit there.
I like that,
and,
Mo.
Tightening my stop. If I see this 6,302 is tagged, I will trail even more to 96 to my point of entry. Actually, yeah, point of entry. I'm not taking this short. I will not take this short.
To the moon, Mo.
No short here.
However, I have to tighten my stop because this is a selling area. Momentum still with the buyers.
80% long ES tilt right now. And I heard Jerome saying, don't go short. Don't go short. Jerome, this was a setup that you were looking to take. Pretty much the same price, 62.96. What was your upside target? You're looking at 10 points these days, Jerome, for upside? Talk to Mo through this trade. Talk Mo. You said, don't get short. Don't get short. Why did you say that, Jerome?
I mean, it's not a financial advice, but basically for the ES upside target would be 63.13. And on the NASDAQ, 955 being the high of the opening range, we would have around 23.15.20. I would take profit. If I were in this trade, I would look for at least 23.15 on the NASDAQ and 63.11 on the ES. If we are to continue to the upside, you take profit wherever you want, you protect it whenever and however you want. The thing is, we are above the 2 levels, the high range. On the NASDAQ, we are 30 points above. It's 55, we tagged 87. So if you took the long, you had a 30 points momentum. So basically, if you took the short to the downside, you had 10 points, and on the ES and the upside so far, you've had 5 points from 96. It's a 50 points, 15 points, and you repeat that. Rinse and repeat every day. Take a process, build a process.
Love it. Love it.
Try to see how long it can sustain, how many points you need as a stop, what's your average drawdown. So you get a tag. So today I'm going to fill my journal and I'm going to tag how many points I had in drawdown. And after 1,000 trade or 100 trade, you can get your massive adverse exposure, and then you can know how to make it more perfect. So yeah, we'll see if we can continue to the upside. We don't know. I don't know. If I knew, I would be long, right? I don't know, but if we have a directional move, we'll have some push. Some people are looking to sell and take profit here. That's for sure. But if buyers still have control, they're going to push the button very soon. That you can be sure.
Awesome stuff, Jerome.
Yes, sir.
Hanging out right around 6,300 in the ES. That's been a familiar spot.
It's a decision. This is a decision area.
Let it grind, Mo. Nothing's going to stop this. 81% long. Just grind, man. It's Friday. Oh, what is it? Don't short a quiet. What's the cliche? This is chapter 8 now in our Christmas book. What is
around Friday?
Yeah, what is it? Quiet. Don't short a quiet Friday market. What is it? Don't short a quiet Friday. Come on.
Never short a quiet market, and certainly never fight a directional market on a Friday.
And never short a Friday zombie rally as well.
We're on to chapter 9.
This never short.
You pretty much just never short.
Never short.
Period.
Just don't short this market. You know,
that's the title of the book. Never short. The end. The end. 81%.
I was this close to be caught by this market to go short. It was this short.
Actually, Jerome just made money short. Jerome got short and got out. We got quick, but something to that. See money, take money. It was counter trend, and he realized it. He realized the capital preservation Friday, tighten up the risk, pro ball stuff. We're starting to grind higher here in the
Because some
NASDAQ.
volume.
Yes, 22,987.
So the bonds actually haven't reacted too much to this new tariff stuff. One thing I've found interesting is if we go to my charts real quick, we are seeing a widening of the spread between the 10 and 30 year. This chart's going back to 2022. We did invert for a little bit, but the 30-year bond is getting very close. Let me take a look real quick. The 30-year bond is at 4.933. It's close to 5. In the past, when we've seen around 5, we've seen the 10-year around 4.5, 4.6, but we're still at 4.4 there. So we're steepening, as we would say.
Steepening. Higher end rates are going up. Near term, short term rates lower than the high end. Inverted yield curve. Look out for the recession. That never really ever came. All right, pushing higher, grinding higher.
We were inverted for a long time. Usually, the idea is
where was the recession?
Once you, who knows? The deal is supposed to be once we uninvert, which we have. Although I'd have to look at the super short end. Once you uninvert, that's when you're supposed to get the recession.
Winding. Well, okay. Well, I mean, I think recession is simply just a definition in an economy. Economics, macroeconomics, macro 101, 102. It's nothing matters, Jack. Our grinding higher, 6303. Grinding higher here in the NASDAQ, 22,990.
One trade, Andre. One trade.
Is incoming, probably.
My guy, most
yeah.
They couldn't take out. Hog is so happy. There is no market recap. A lot that he has to do. One trade only today, Hog. To make your life easy.
One
trade each and a win.
You're flat, Mo?
No, I'm still long. Trailing now my stop at 99. My stop at 6,299.
Nice.
I told you
the area you were talking about shorting earlier.
Yeah, see how life is easy.
Not anymore.
Change your bias.
Not anymore. There you go.
Love it, man.
Mental flexibility. Beautiful.
Oh, Mo does your job for morning recap. He does my job asking for clicks and likes and subscriptions. Mo's got one shit. Look at Muhammad chilling, man. Good to have you back. Let's find this thing. See if we can grind this thing higher. Coming in the bottom of the hour. Initial balance will be set, correct? Oh, bottom of the hour. First hour of in the indices, I should say NASDAQ.
Yes.
And so all you IB haters, listen to this. First hour of trading, Hogue. So if we come into in the next 7 minutes, say the bottom of the hour was right here, right now, what would those IB highs and lows be? Obviously, we have 7 minutes, but what would it be right now?
When the equities, we may expand this to the upside in the S&Ps, but 63.04.5 is the current session high. 62.78.50 is the current session low for the S&Ps. NASDAQ just put in another new session high here. What is it? 22,997. We've got 22,863 at the low here. But yeah, we do have a few minutes, and it does look like we are extending the initial balances as we speak. As we talked about earlier, Andre, we were wondering if we were going to find acceptance inside value, and we see some signs of value acceptance in TPO. The value low from yesterday on a TPO chart was 22,961. 22,961. So right about here. So we did see a close of a 30-minute bar above that level. Okay. That marks 1 degree of acceptance of higher pricing. And as we talked about a little while ago, it is entirely possible for price to return to value high. And I'm just going to use this value high here on this platform, 23,041.25. Isn't that the level that Barron and Dakota had their bet on yesterday?
I think Dakota won that, by the way. Beneath.
As much as it pains us to say.
Oh, man. Hey, 81%. Those longs staying strong in the ES. Also, just we get this grind higher here. We got crude making new highs at 67.95. House account long from 67.39.
I think we'll have a burst of volume here. We'll see.
Yes, at the bottom of the hour. Yes.
Whatever the direction is, we'll have a burst of volume.
In that direction, Jerome, is that pretty much what your back?
I mean, whether it's the upside or the downside, we have a lot of stops in both directions because the people who longed wanna be right, and if they're wrong, they wanna exit fast. But the people who short, they wanna be wrong fast as well. So they have a lot of stops stacked at 23,000, 2302, 04, 05, 01, etc. So we wanna pop him and we wanna do it with strength. So we'll see if that happens.
Okay. Right, bottom of the hour.
6 is yesterday. Yesterday
But,
open.
23.15, almost there. 15 points.
Let's see where this market is going.
It's grinding higher. Grinding higher here. Just tapped on 23,001. 001. We got about 113, 115 points to go for new all-time highs.
6,310.
Okay.
6,310. It was yesterday the line on the sand for the buyers yesterday.
313.
Remember yesterday was going down, and once they passed 6,310, the market just never looked back. So today they broke it, and you can see they tested again here, and they never look back. Now let's see what will happen at 6,310. If the market pass it, maybe it will be another breakout level for the buyers to continue. 6,310.
Oh, what's up, Cascade? Good
It,
seeing
it
you.
reminds
Yes.
me.
Labor Day, thumbs
it
up.
reminds
Labor
me,
Day, thumbs up.
Jack,
Yes.
with the
ahead, Rob.
6,010. You know, you remember that level, 6,010. Now we have
Yeah, it was just all the
6,310.
time.
All right, yeah, those.
Andre, just
maybe,
pulled one for the
maybe
rally.
this 6,310 will be a magnet for the price.
In crude, okay, long four crude contracts right now. Good, I like it. Sold one for the red. We got about 68.02. What's up, Cascade? Thanks for jumping in here. Hogue long four now. Go grinding higher here.
Is this up? Is that it? Is that it?
Hour. What's up, Jerome? We got 90 seconds till the bottom of the hour. Crude is pumping new highs 68.07. Thank you, Hoop. We got 79% long in the tilt in the ES, grinding higher here, 63.05. Take a look at the NASDAQ, 71% long on the tilt. Stepped on some new highs for the day, 23,004. Made new all-time highs on Wednesday. The NASDAQ, new all-time highs in the ES yesterday. Bulls on parade. Jack, any level? I mean, you can't short
6,300. Here, 1 second. I was just looking at the volume flowing into. This is the 0-date SPY 625 call. SPY right now trading at 624.16. You can see right here all the volume coming into it. You know, each of these 15-minute bars, you got 35K options, 36K options, 22K. So at the 63 around here, there's a lot of bets being placed.
Crude not done. Crude continue to pump higher here. Crude is up 60 cents. 60 cents in the last 9 minutes, making new highs here. $68.19 a barrel for that black gold. Gold, speaking of gold up around 33, high 33.71, now trading 33.68. Hogue sold one for the rally. We say that we were just kind of joking, but that's just the jaded trader in us, Hogue. Just we're gonna trick the market thinking we're short. Trick the market thinking we're short, so they take this thing higher. So Hogue, update the position and realize P&L on this trade off that one lot.
Well,
four.
Open position, we're up 345. We had a loss in gold this morning, so realized we're down $77. So we're up about 250 right now overall.
Nice green day for everyone.
By the way, who got long at 955 or 6290s somewhere? Who got long? Who's long? Put some W's in the chat.
Mohammed, raise your hand. You're long. Mohammed? Mohammed's long. Yes.
Yeah,
Yep.
Beautiful.
Awesome stuff. Yep. New highs. Crude is not done. Crude up about
Oh.
90 cents.
Long
Jerome,
at
how many people are long?
81. Wow. Beautiful entries. Long
Sure
from
was.
exactly 955. Beautiful. 903
Yes.
long. Added 94. Man, beautiful. That's beautiful. What a chat.
Yeah. Good to see you, Jerome. Things are better when Jerome is
The
on
real
fast
question,
markets.
the real question now that I want to raise: who is short and
Beautiful.
still not out yet? I mean, from this
That is
low
also
pricing.
a question.
Please,
That is
if
also
you are holding short, don't say to yourself, "Oh, it will come back. It will come back. It will never go up forever." Don't say that. Just
Here goes the
admit
push.
that you make a
The
decision, wrong decision.
The push.
We got the push.
Yeah,
The opposite of Jerome. We got the push higher here. We got crude moving higher here. Gold wanting to make some new highs here. 33.69. $3 to go there, but we got the push higher here, and still
Okay,
77%.
if you are accepting your risk, still short, but I accept my risk. Okay, if you accept your risk, that short, it's your call. I'm not saying you exit or enter, but I'm saying if you realize that you are wrong and you have a stop loss and you're still not out, you're still making that risk higher and higher, don't do that.
And
I
don't
have
come
been
crying.
there before. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Mohammed,
Don't increase the risk. Don't increase the volume. Don't add to the position. Just accept that you are wrong. It's simple. It's fine.
Yeah. You tell
Love
him,
it, man.
Mohammed.
Love it, man.
You are not a bad person if you are wrong. You are not.
Love it. I love it. All right, how about that, Gabe? Where's Gabe at? Gabe, get in here. Let's talk about some stats here. It's been one hell of a week on Top 7. Get in here, Gabe. What's happening? Happy Friday, my man.
What's going on? Happy Friday. We've got some stats to cover today. We got some P&Ls and payouts for the July 10th trade date. So let me start out with some payouts. Here are your top 5 live funded payouts. We got Wayne E taking home $42,000. Shout out to Dakota. I know he'd love that payout number. We got Kuo took home $22,000, a little over $22,000. We got Lidio taking home $16,000. Chien taking home $13,000, and Romeo taking home $11,500. So congrats to all those live funded traders continuing to take out payouts and continue to scale their accounts. Those are your payouts. And here are the top 5 live funded P&Ls from yesterday. First up, we have Gia. Gia traded the NASDAQ for a total profit of $8,300. Romaine traded the NASDAQ for a total profit of $6,000. We got Carlos traded the MNQ, actually, for $2,800. That's a great day in the MNQ. And then we got John traded the ES, the only trader here on this list today that provided a different product other than the NASDAQ. John traded the ES for a total profit of $2,800, and Daniel traded gold actually for a profit of $2,000. So solid work there across the board for our live funded traders yesterday. But that's what I got for you
I
guys.
must be number 6. You have
know what, Jerome? Let me. I can look into that for you.
I did
under appeal.
But
it's under appeal.
I bet.
Appeal.
Yeah, probably just slightly under that. You pull out what, 1,900 yesterday?
No, 2,000. But I'm connecting to my dashboard to see exactly how much I got.
Got you.
I got 220 something. But I bet
honorable
it's,
mention
a couple of
to
dollars.
Jerome. Then
there you go.
Coming right behind number 6 there for Jerome.
Yes, Jerome, under appeal. We're
right, back to you guys.
No, Jerome, I want to stay right here. Jerome, yes, $2,020 is what. Nice week. He's having a great week. Mohammed, what is your position? I want to do an update. Got in with 5 micro. What last trade? 63.06. What's the update, Mr. Mohammed? There's no way you're on mute. There's no way Mohammed is muted. He's never mute. Mohammed loves.
Yeah, I'm muted. Yeah,
loves the microphone.
Sorry.
Mohammed, come on, you love the microphone. What's up? What's the position?
I took some profit at 6,300. I took 3 out of 5, and I'm trailing 2 now. My stop for the remaining 2 at better than my first exit. It is 6,301. Trailing this as we go higher. If this keep grinding until the end of session, so be it. I'm fine with that. If it take me out, I will start looking for a new position if I have time.
Whoa.
I mean, this is all right, grinding.
So you can
grinding higher
target
here.
45 as well on the NASDAQ. First target would be
Sorry?
10-ish, 15-ish. So first target on the NASDAQ would be 13.15. But if you see ES following up until 11.13, you can extend the target for NASDAQ until 45-ish. Because the rotation will go from 60 to 90 points. So as long as the ES completes the 15 handle rotation, you can consider the NASDAQ will follow on its own. That's why I'm following. As one of them completes one rotation, the movement done, and I look for another movement.
You are a trader. Jerome, I gotta say, I'm thoroughly impressed. For those that don't know, Jerome is a doctor. Okay, this is a side. Jerome, tell him, you're a neuroscience doctor. What your mission in life? This is trading is a passion. I don't want to say a hobby, but your primary passion in life. You're a doctor, correct? For those that are meeting Jerome for the very first time, tell us a little bit about yourself, because you are talking. You got this shit figured. You got this shit locked down for right now. Jerome, tell us about yourself just a little bit.
Doing that, but, yes,
I know.
please.
All right. Well, he's a doctor trying to cure Alzheimer's in Lyon, France. He is. It's as good as we get around here. So the way you've really, how long have you been trading now for?
Yeah, so I'm a PharmD doctor specialized in neurology and clinical trials. So I basically work with hospitals, clinics, healthcare structures, and labs, and we develop actually a digital solution. So based on mindfulness and mental practices to help for mental health and other pathologies. So until we have proper clinical trials, we'll get into bigger pathologies. But basically, I spent my life studying the philosophy of success, why some people succeed, why some others don't, what happens in our brain. We all have the same brains. So how does it develop? And then I discovered trading 2 years ago, and I got fascinated and developed a huge passion for it, and learned a lot of things and everything on YouTube from you guys, Top Step TV, the different actors and different people, speakers, guest speakers, anyone who intervened in Top Step TV had something wise and very beautiful to share. And it's a game of learning from whoever you listen from to, and you build your strategy, you build yourself upon it. It's been a very long way, but we often say on Neuro Wednesdays with Coach Diana, remember why you do this. Remember why you trade. This is a business in which you spend and you earn. You mentioned it was a hobby at the beginning, but now it's a fully professional activity for which has changed my life and is still changing. So it's a fully professional approach. And trust me, whoever is listening to this, let's say we have 5,000 people here. Perhaps there's one individual who will perhaps grasp this content, but never quit. You can do breaks, but never quit. If you believe in yourself, never quit. This professional activity can and will change your life, but only if you're ready to. It's like entrepreneurship. We all have the capabilities and the skills to do it. So you just need to learn. It's like school. I've been at school my whole life. So I basically took the process I had applied in school into trading. You have knowledge, you backtest it, you practice it, you practice yourself, and then you develop a proper strategy and you improve. So basically, I'm trying to do the same. And my background in mental health and mindfulness, of course, helps me. But I'm human. I lose. I get tilted. I get frustrated. I get anxious. Like all the things we all experience and live, I do, of course. So it's a beautiful journey, a beautiful transfer.
All right, chat. So having a quick look here at the price action at the moment, it looks like we might have a potential for a counter trend trade at the moment. Few factors. Let's have a quick look. So first and foremost, the 15-minute is showing a potential, doji candle here. Okay. Lower time frame is in tier 3 pricing, so there's been a breaker structure. It hasn't been pulled back yet, so it's due for a pullback. This is another contributing factor. That's 2. 3, obviously it is due for a pullback, but also we are potentially making a double top with inducement combination, or triple top almost. So if it gives me the triple top here, or the double top with a inducement in the middle, then I will look at taking a short. Now the short will probably be to maybe somewhere like this. This is a sort of relevant point of interest for me. But alternatively, you know, it won't be anything too far back, as seeing as the high time frame is bullish at the moment. So realistically, it might come back to here before continuing up. As you can see on the 5 minute, here is like sort of a relevant point of interest here. So something like that. So that might be a valid take profit area if price actually goes ahead and gives us a valid opportunity to get in. Okay, chat. So keep it in mind, and this is perfect. I like seeing a double top where the inducement actually creates a deeper or internal change of character. So as you can see, this price action right now is actually going lower and lower, and it will be like a internal change of character that can go ahead and yeah, potentially show us an opportunity to short it if it comes back up. So as you can see, prices coming back up right now. We're hoping to get a good opportunity to, as it comes up, I'll look for a potential short. So yeah, we'll see how it goes, chat. Honestly, I'm liking this area. I might look at doing a limit sell of 10 micros. That will 10 times 2 is 20. 20 times about 13. I'm gonna think it's about. I think it's 15, yeah, about 15 will give me a good stop loss there. So that should be a $300 sort of stop loss right there. So yeah, we shall see how this all fares out. Hopefully price comes in and works well for me here. So this looks pretty good, chat. So hopefully price comes up. If it doesn't, not a problem. We can actually potentially look at taking a long at this sort of point here. But you know, in considering the 3 minute leg, it is still sort of in higher time frame area. In the premium area. So above that 50% there, as you can see, it's still premium. So you don't want to look for, or I don't want to look for longs in a premium area. I just want to look for longs in a discounted area. So yeah, I'm sort of liking this setup now. All right, chat. Looking at the price action here, as you can see, price has had a massive impulse in the past few hours. Big doji on the 1 hour. 4 hour is dojing as well, about halfway closure. Honestly, at this point in time, I feel like it looks like it's being a bit more bearish. Although price is coming up a little bit on the 3 minute, 5 minute, all that internal stuff is bullish. The reason why I'm thinking it's bearish is because on the high time frame, which usually has more weight in what it shows us, there is a lot of indecision on the you know, important time frames like the 15, 30 minute, etc. like that. So what I might consider is looking for a short continuation for an internal protected high area, which is sort of where we are at the moment. I'm just going to wait for price to sort of come into something that's a bit more reasonable. One garage, one front. Yeah, let's see. So as price is coming now up into this kind of internal protected area here, I might look for a short actually right here. You know what? I'm going to enter a short here. Okay, I'm going to enter a short here. Okay, as prices come into this positive point of interest here, a little bit late on the jump, but I am going to short and I'm going to target this internal protected, or this external low at the moment, to be honest. I think that's the kind of best play. This will be my last trade for the day, guys. Yeah, this will be the last trade of the day. Reason why is I've made an initial loss already, locked out one of my accounts. I think just a bit of a mental kind of thing. I kind of bombed